speaking of a great place to be, the curveball is back. I'm talking about Kristaps Porzingis. Man, before we get into the analysis, and this is just a fan perspective. This shit is different with him out there. It's like, excuse me, it's just different. Like, it's funny because they played Cleveland last Tuesday, and I was running late. I was running late to work, and I actually seen him downtown, and he was going by near Raising Cane's, and I was like, oh, what's up, man? And he actually remembered because I'm like, he had shown me his card during the finals, which the car is phenomenal. I won't put out there what type of car he has, but it's amazing. But yeah, I seen him walk around with no lip, and I'm like, okay. I was like, I didn't think he'd be walking this nice, but I just put it in the back of my head. It's like, I wasn't going to be, I wish I could have been Shams or Woj. Like, I could have been like, hey, he's coming back and he looks good. But I should have known then when I seen him walking that nicely with no extra support. It was just, he was walking with, what was it? He was walking with somebody. He was walking with somebody. And yeah, I was like, okay, like, cool. Like, I was like, I said, hope to see you soon, brother. He was like, yeah, man, we'll see you again. And bam, next week, on a random Monday, we're just sitting there, in math school, and we're talking, and we just like, oh, okay, he's back tonight. Whoa, okay, so because literally that everyone got into the building like on time because they knew that he was going to be playing. So I'm thankful for him. But once again, this is another chance for me to give you your flowers. Once again, we have said this many times on the show, but I'll say it again. Me and a few others on the show thought it was a pipe dream.
Like, turns out it was a pipe bomb.
Pipe bomb, pipe dream, whatever. Like, pipe bomb to bring him here, and he was like, "Hey, like, why not make that happen?" I'm just like, "There's no way they bring him the like." I was like, they don't make moves like that. So I was like, historically, that's once again not a prediction. That's the slaughter. Yeah. And and that's the big tease because we got something else coming for y'all real soon. But it's just, I'm like, oh, so listen. The floor is yours, man. Like I say, he came back Monday night, obviously in a big win. So just how did you feel he looked, and just how do you want them to manage his return back to the court?
Listen, I was shocked at how good he looked and how effortless he was moving. I think he played like 24 minutes, 23 minutes, something like that, and he dropped 16 points. And you're right, it is different. He opens up the entire court when he's there. Yeah. Like, he makes life so much easier for the Jays, and it's evident. They shot 50% from the field and 43% from three.
Yeah.
22 fucking threes that night. I mean, and the Clippers, call what you want, they were 11-7 coming into that.
Yeah, night? No, they came in having to roll themselves. They're a good team. Good team.
And they got waxed by 32 points.
Like honestly, and this is like, and I'm like I said, for those that's watching on YouTube and you can even hear it on the audio, like I'm at a loss of words. Like it was unbelievable just how quickly it flipped, right? So just want to add context. At the end of one, it was 27-20, right? Kind of going back and forth. You're like, okay, like, it's gonna be one of those nights because Harden, they had a little bit early, and Derrick Jones Jr. hit a couple of shots. Like, okay, like he was probably feeling mad about the finals, but he was in Dallas last year, so I'm like, okay, it's gonna be one of those nights because they won 5 in a row, we didn't win 5 in a row. Something had to give, and then the second quarter came, and oh my God, they go like 12 or 15 or 12 or 16 from three in the second quarter. In the second quarter, not for the game. Not a game, right? Not a game. In the second quarter, I said, "Are you serious?" Like, and that started with the guy we just talked about a few minutes ago on the show with Peyton Pritchard, right? Yeah. And then, so then they scored 51 points in the second quarter.
A quarter, dude.
That's fucking insane. That's insane. So the game was essentially over. Then obviously, third quarter happens, and James Harden does what he does. Step back three. And I'm like, I said, this dude's not about to get 20 in the quarter because he's still that talented. People can say what he want about his game and him. Like, the dude, when he wants to, can get 20, 25 in the quarter. We haven't seen as much because he's gotten older, but that dude is still elite when he wants to be. And they were making a run. And you know what happens? And I'm not gonna lie, I'm losing my shit because I'm pissed on level 4 because I'm just like, I don't want to be here more longer than I should be. This game should be over. And what do they do, right? Porzingis gets the ball, boom, gets fouled, hit a couple free throws. He comes down, Harden's on him. That's a mismatch every single time. Gets another one, 4 points in a row. They come back down, make a stop, give it back to Porzingis. He catches it, up fake Zubac, goes to the cup, dunks it. And I'm just like, that's the game. And that's because once again, when you have someone that you can just throw it into and say, okay, Tatum and Brown, you may not have it right now. Okay, number eight, take us there. And that's what he's able to do. So
Yep.
but I'm gonna bring it back to you because like I said, we didn't touch on this, and I'll give my answer once you're done. But just like how do you now that he came back on a Monday, obviously they don't play again to Friday night with the NBA Cup, and we'll talk about that shortly. But how do you want to see them manage the injury? Because obviously, they're already 18 games in, so there's 60. Well, now it will be 63 games left in the regular season. So how do you want to see them manage that injury going forward?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, for me, I don't think that we ever need in the regular season to see him play more than 30, 32 minutes. You don't
Mhm.
need it.
Yeah.
Uh, I think it'd be great to have him play, between 25 to 30 minutes a night.
Mhm.
Take some time off for Al, like keep him rested, healthy.
Yep.
God forbid for the playoffs.
Mhm.
But nothing. We just won a championship, right? He just won his first championship. The knock on him always, even by people like me, was that he can never stay healthy in the regular season. Fuck that noise. It doesn't
Mhm.
matter. It doesn't matter. Just be healthy for the postseason. That's
Right.
all we need you for. So
Right.
they should use him for the remainder of the season. Like I said, 25 to 30 minutes a night. There's
Mhm.
no need for him to ever do more than 30 because in the playoffs we're gonna need him for 35, 40.